Oh boy, it's that time again.
God, I don't wanna. I'm just looking at these ghosts and I don't wanna. I've played it. I've played this before. Oh,
Alright, we are going to be reading them.
no shit.
Yep.
Hey, wanna hit up the karaoke place? Karaoke, whatever.
The new Love and Hero song is out.
That was still supposed to be me. I'm sorry.
I'm not feeling up to it today. This story creeped me out earlier. You want to hear it?
Huh? Oh, sure.
You remember Miss Yamaguchi? She wears those big glasses. I heard she's gone missing.
What? No one knows where she is?
Nope, she just disappeared. Just up and poofed from the library.
God.
One of the student librarians said that she was researching something there. But then she vanished. But she's super
diligent, right? One of the students.
I think it's your.
Fine, whatever. One of the students thought it was weird she up and leave like that.
So he checked in on her. Alright, yeah, it was mine. But when he did. Oh no. The only thing left was her arm.
Oh god.
It had her really weird scar on it, so it's definitely her arm.
I feel like you should have taken this seriously. A scar?
Yeah, looked like a dog bite.
What kind of weird dogs are you?
She showed it to me once. She had like no idea where it came from.
For real? There was a scar like that on Miki's leg, too.
Huh? Miki? Wait, that's the
girl who went missing, yeah.
That's crazy.
Maybe that rumor is true. The one about the cursed scar.
Cut it out. You're scaring me.
You want to read MC?
Sure. I hear snatches of an idiotic ghost story. They're speaking seriously, but it's obvious they don't believe a word. They're only killing time. Rumors are the best way to do that. The sun's about to set. It's gotten later than I planned. I shouldn't have stuck around to hear that story. I better hurry. And the doldrums.
Oh god, the sound design in this game gets to me.
Yeah. Thunder rumbles in the distance. A huge mansion is in front of me. Strange. I'm sure I was just... My vision blurs. My ears are buzzing. My head's swimming. It's almost like I'm drunk. What time is it? I glance at my wrist, but my watch is gone.
Yes, that's my life right now.
Did I put it in my coat pocket? All I find is a business card. An elegant printed letters is a name. Saya Kujo, spirit healer. On the back is a photo of the mansion. I guess this must be the Kujo Mansion, then. Kujo Mansion. Saya Kujo. Those names sound familiar somehow. One way to find out. Taking a deep breath, I reach out to knock. I stop when I see something on my wrist.
Okay, Shatner.
It's a strange scar. When did that... I could just be imagining this, but I feel an icy chill when I look at it.
This is only gonna get worse. Don't laugh. It's spooky.
My fist pounds on the door. No reply.
Let me know when you need to switch.
Okay. A light appears in the second floor window. It's probably too far from the door for them to hear me knocking.
Yeah, that's why the light turned on when you knocked.
I grasp the doorknob and find it unlocked. No point in staying outside. I'll just go in and I'll apologize to the owner later. The inside is shrouded in darkness. A small beam of light from the window is the only way I can see anything in here. It's dead silent except for the constant ticking of the clock's second hand.
Tick. It's just the ticking.
This is how Beauty and the Beast started.
Yeah, you think? But Beauty and the Beast doesn't end like this. Also, there's at least 90% more blood.
I must be in the entrance hall. The atrium extends to the second floor. Anyone home? There's no reply to my shout. Maybe they've soundproofed the place so they can't hear me down here. I guess I need to go upstairs then.
Yeah, just knock around.
A staircase is visible just ahead. I walk toward it, cutting across the hall. My ears catch a strange noise. I turn to look where it was coming from.
No. Oh, yeah, no, that's fine.
Someone's there, enveloped in the dark. I think they're staring at me. Alright, you get to choose.
Oh,
Choose
man.
our fate. Hello? I call out, but the person remains silent. Gulping, I hesitantly make my way over, trepidation slowing my steps. Button. It's a young girl. She doesn't move an inch as I approach. At least, it seems that way to me. It doesn't look like she's even breathing.
God, that music.
A corpse.
Great.
I creeped myself out. I start to sweat. What should I do?
Oh, God, no. Why did you push it? You pushed it.
With a shaky hand, I slowly reach out and touch her skin. Not sure what I expected, but it feels unnatural somehow.
Unnaturally what?
Stiff and cold.
Yeah, that follows.
I press down on her arm and she makes a strange sound I heard earlier.
So that means someone moved her. Great.
Ah, now it makes sense. She's a doll.
She's a doll and someone just moved her. It's fine.
A doll's joints creak when they're moved. That's what made the noise. What a relief, if disappointing.
Wait, is she one of those dolls?
Oh my! I carefully begin climbing the stairs, making sure not to trip.
As I reach the landing, a sharp sound of a bell breaks the silence.
Yep. It seems to be coming from above me.
You're being too happy.
Looking up, I can spy the outline of a clock. I bet that's where it's making the sound. Sure, approach it.
It's like 50 o'clock by now.
The noise guides me over. An antique grandfather clock. The noise is definitely coming from here. I reach toward the glass to check inside.
I'm telling you, you're reading it too happy.
All of a sudden, it stops chiming. Silence descends, broken only by the ticking. I guess it's fixed now, but that timing was just a little too spot on. Was it really a coincidence?
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
All those strange occurrences make me uneasy, but I continue on into the room with the light. Stopping in front of the door, I knock. But again, there's no reply. I try again several times, even calling out, but there's still no answer. I push on the
man.
I push on the door.
This is what it feels like every time I go to a house and no one answers.
It's dark inside. Strange. I definitely saw lights on in here when I was outside. Wafting through the room is an odd smell. It's sugary, like a ripe fruit.
Yeah, that tracks.
The whole room is permeated with it. Some kind of aromatherapy, maybe? It's not particularly pleasant smell, though. The aroma draws me further into the room.
What do you call that candle scent? Grandma's knickers?
The floor under my feet feels off. It's wet.
I feel like we should actually try and do a proper read-through of this game sometime, but
Yeah.
it dawns on me I'm smelling something else mixed in with the sweet smell.
I know this scent. This metallic tang.
Let me know when you need a break.
Lightning flashes and I catch a glimpse of something. The startling, grotesque object stretches out across the floor beneath my feet. Something strange is there.
Just stare at it. Sure, why not?
It's so bizarre, I can't stop staring. Blooming flowers are everywhere.
Oh, that is so wrong.
They're bursting out of the woman's stomach, her blood-soaked body overwhelmed with them.
God, no.
I wrench my gaze away, horrified. But the hellish image is burned into my mind. I can feel my entire body shaking. Bile rises. I'm going to throw up.
Oh, that was fine. There was just a kid in the corner. No, that's fine. See, that's fine. It's fine. I don't know why this game gets to me more than Resident Evil does.
The next instant, the lights are on. Wait, that's not all. The body is gone, leaving only a stain. This doesn't make sense.
Oh, to put it mildly.
It's a bad dream. At least, I'd really much prefer if it was. But the faint smell that remains and the blood-stained crush any hope of that. I beat a retreat from the room in an effort to escape the whole bizarre situation. Excuse me. When I stumble back into the hall, the lights are all on in here as well. I decide to have another look around. All of the furnishings in here are old enough to be an antique. They match this old-fashioned mansion.
Oh, good. Its eyes are open now.
A large doll sits on the couch. This must be the figure I saw in the dark. One would easily mistake this for a human if they couldn't see the ball joints. Probably belongs to the owner of this mansion. So, what do I do now? Contact the police? Her stomach was full of flowers, sir, and the corpse just up and vanished like fog. Yeah, like anyone would believe that.
Welcome to the Cujo Mansion.
The doll moved. It spoke. A different kind of shudder runs through me. Different from the one that I found when I thought she was a corpse. Up until this point, I was nothing more than an observer to all these freaky events. I could distance myself from it, but now, a doll is talking to me.
A talking X? Have I startled you? If so, I sincerely apologize. My master ordered me to behave as a normal doll until told otherwise.
The words are elegant and refined, but her face never moves an inch. She may look human, but she clearly isn't. She slowly folds her hands together. So she can move too.
I am sorry for not introducing myself. I am called Mary. You have likely seen a number of oddities here already. I see. My master, Saya Kujo, was unable to escape from the mark then.
Saya Kujo. Does she mean that corpse? But wait, what's this about a mark?
Lady Saya was searching for a way to escape the mark. Were you not also called here by her because of the mark on your arm?
She must be talking about this weird scar. Did Saya Kujo invite me to this mansion? When I try to remember, my head hurts.
I have something to tell you in place of my late master. But I would like to ask one thing first. Do you know your own name?
Well, that was a much simpler question than I had been expecting. It's...
Circus music?
I break out into a sweat. My throat is drying up. Why? Why can't I answer? I'm shocked to find that I'm coming up blank.
I see. Then it is as I thought.
Somehow Mary knows what's going on with me.
Before I offer an explanation, please decide on a temporary name. Things will go much easier if I have a name by which to call you. It is also likely you will find it hard to remain calm if you are nameless.
She's probably right. Better to have some placeholder name than continue life as a hollow, nameless being.
Tanaka Taro! I think Yashiki's fine.
Yeah, we'll just go with the default.
Yeah, I don't feel like making up a name.
Kazuo Yashiki.
Fine. Tanaka Taro, perfect. I can't get rid of... No, come on, it looks like Wes.
Alright. Yeah, it does kind of look like Wes.
It looks a lot like Wes.
Alright.
Yeah.
We're gonna stick with...
You barely ever
phase
see him
one.
anyway.
I know. I'm Kazuo Yashiki? Kazuo Yashiki.
Understood, Lord Yashiki. Now I shall explain to you about the mark. It is the seal of death. Those who have it will soon die. You do not believe me? I am certain this sounds absurd to one who has led an uneventful life. Look at the background.
Mm-hmm.
However, my master's death proves it to be irrefutably true.
The corpse's sweet stench comes back to me. That didn't seem like the work of humans.
Oh, you think? I mean, I've seen some humans put in some real effort, but... I am afraid that the horror of the mark does not stop here. Victims slowly lose their memories until the day they die. They face death, all the while suffering from the terror of losing one's self.
Memory loss? That can't be. That'd mean that I'm...
Yes. The fact that you have forgotten your name proves that death is coming. Lord Yashiki, you will die this very dawn.
Death Mark.
That's the plot of the game. We've played through this before, so I know what's going to happen, but for the sake of it, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. It's a really good game, and it scares the crap out of me even now.
Yep. It's really good.
It makes parts of me clench.
My memory skipped forward a bit after that. I just remember being completely stunned at what Mary revealed to me. I could probably attribute it to my memory loss caused by the mark.
Oh, the game does open up a bit in a minute here. It's not all just him talking to this doll or anything like that. You do some exploration and stuff. It just needs to get the opening out of the way.
Yep, we're in the prologue. The next thing I know...
Oh, she cleaned up the blood stain. That was nice.
I'm lying in a guest room in the mansion. I vaguely recall dragging myself up the stairs and coming here. Must have fallen asleep at some point.
Yep, that follows.
Thanks to that, I feel a lot better.
What, you just fall asleep and then you wake up refreshed, you fucking normie?
I'll die at dawn, huh? I try saying it out loud. It's definitely shocking, but I can't say it feels real yet. It doesn't make sense.
Thunderstorm outside. It's great atmosphere for this.
Isn't it great? Like, isn't this game just so atmospheric with everything?
Doesn't make sense. Way out of the blue. But if it's true, is waiting for my untimely death the only thing I can do? Might be a good idea to ask Mary more about it. I find Mary sitting in the exact same spot as before. She hasn't moved an inch. I doubt a doll gets bored waiting like humans do.
Good morning, Lord Yashiki. Are you feeling better now? Go ahead, you pick it.
Yeah.
That is good to hear. Since it appears that you have calmed down, I would like to ask a question. What will you do now? I can guide you down only two paths. The first is to wait for death. The second is to fight the mark.
Can you help me?
If that is what you wish, yes. My master was researching the mark. A few days prior to her death, she found a way to escape it. Regretfully, she passed away before she was able to inform me.
So she doesn't know anything after all.
There is some time yet before dawn. You have a slim chance. Salvation is a thin thread dangling from heaven. Would that you would grab hold of it. I shall do my utmost to help. What will you do? I did so well in the first line, then the would that you would tripped me up.
Well, I guess it just boils down to whether I trust her.
Oh, why wouldn't you trust the creepy possessed doll in the middle of an abandoned mansion with a corpse?
If she's right about all of this, my time on Earth is up at dawn. If I don't want to die, then there's no other choice but to resist the mark until then.
Oh, come on, man. You gotta make it to 2020 and die with the rest of us.
If she's lying, I'll be fine when the morning comes. But am I really willing to try that? Am I really alright with that?
How the hell did you...
I know. Sorry, dyslexia. People are being killed in a nonsensical, grotesque way. Am I going to turn a blind eye to it?
I love this music.
This is a life or death decision. I need to think about it carefully.
Live or die. That shows up whenever you... Yeah.
Deadly choice. When
You'll
you're
be-
faced with choices that result in death, there is a limited time, and your soul power will continue to drain. Time's up, or wrong answers will end in a game over. So be quick, but also be careful in finding the right answer.
You need to stop smiling. You're ruining this whole experience.
Different narrator. It's not the
Stop
protagonist.
smiling! No joy!
Restoring soul power. Completing a deadly choice will restore some soul power. Accelerated dialogue.
Dialogue will be sped up when pressing the L button. Certain dialogue cannot be sped up.
Backlog. The plus button will display certain dialogue. Yeah. Auto mode. Yeah, we're not going to be using auto mode. Hiding the dialogue window. You can hide the dialogue window by pressing X. Alright, so if you want to see the picture.
Then I shall ask you. Will you quietly wait for death, or struggle against the mark? Yeah, wait for death! No.
Cake or death? Cake.
Cake, please. But it's cake with razor blades and maggots.
Can I reconsider?
Nope, he's chosen the cake!
I've decided to trust you.
As you say, Lord Yashiki. Then I shall carry out the dying wish of my master and aid you. I cannot do much, but feel free to request anything you wish of me.
Yay, creepy talking doll, it's gonna help me. I made up my mind, but that doesn't mean I know what I should do. I know squat about the supernatural, and losing my memory makes research impossible. But I don't have a moment to lose.
Panic!
A knock comes from the front door. Who'd come here this late at night?
Oh my, what a sign of fate. It seems that other mark bearers have arrived.
Is it instinct that she knows these things? Maybe she has some kind of mysterious power, being a talking doll and all.
Ah! I beg your pardon, Lord Yashigi. I do apologize, but could you go greet our guests in my stead? They may experience a shock if a doll such as myself welcomes them. Moreover, while I am still able to move my arms, I am unable to walk.
Well, that explains a lot.
Should have just led with that.
Anyway, I moved to the front door to greet our guests. People fated to die like me. I wonder what they're like. Who I find at the door are not who I'd expect to see out this late at night. A high schooler. And a small boy. These kids have the mark? No way.
We came to see Professor Cujo.
It's like Clute.
Clute? It's kind of like Clue. Who are you?
I can't say I'm a total stranger since I'm here in the mansion.
What do you want?
Let's go with a relative.
Oh, so you're her older brother. Your eyes do look kind of similar.
She seems to know Saya Kujo. Now that I think about it, that business card did say spirit healer. Going off this girl's accessories, I get the feeling she's a huge occult fan.
So the beads she's wearing on her wrist are typically associated with monks. I think they're also amethyst, which protects against, like, negative shit. I don't believe in any of this, but it's just an interesting note.
Oh, she's also got that necklace, too.
Yeah. I'm Moe Watanabe. And I'm here to talk about this article she wrote in OO Parts Monthly. God, I hate that.
Oh, parts. Yeah.
OO Parts. Out of place artifacts. That's what it means.
She pulls an occult magazine out of her bag. Inside is a picture of the mark. The accompanying article says says the scar is
a soul-inhibiting disease that erases memories. Inquire at Cujo Mansion. This is the same scar, right?
Moe lifts up her skirt to show skirt a bit to show me her leg. Right there, right on her right thigh, is the mark.
I think I know what the article means by erasing memories. I've been super forgetful lately. I'm even blanking on my friends' names. That's never happened to me before. Do you think this scar's doing it? That article is obviously bogus.
The young boy scoffs.
Even kids know better than to believe in ghosts or curses these days. And a high schooler fell for it. You must feel embarrassed about that. But Tsukasa, weren't you hanging out around in the front of the mansion's gate? Fess up. Your scar scares you.
Tsukasa seems to have no retort to that. He silently skulks. Looks like a bullseye. It's clear they're both mark bearers. I better bring them over to meet Mary.
It was R2, right? I think we probably should put it on.
Moe shrieks excitedly when she gets close.
Oh my god, it's so cute! It's a doll, yeah? I've never seen one this big before. The craftsmanship is so detailed. It's almost like it's alive.
They're both admiring her when...
Welcome to Kujo Mansion. What? It spoke?
With that, the two new visitors join our number. They enter this monstrous world that hovers on the precipice of death. Mary tells Moe and Tsukasa about the mark once they regain their composure.
There's
All
a
about-
fair amount of screaming and pissing of pants.
All about the steady memory loss and their imminent death. It sounds like a ridiculous story, but it gains validity coming from someone like her. Both of their faces pale.
Now, if you came specifically here because you believed Lady Saya's article, you must have already experienced the pain of losing your memories.
Moe admitted as much earlier, but I can see Tsukasa's face darken. So it must be happening to him, too. Hey, Moe, I'd like to confirm something. Where were you when you got that mark? My amnesia seems to be worse than theirs, so they might remember.
I'm not positive, but I think my mark might be a curse from Hanahiko.
Hanahiko?
This name is familiar to me. He is the ghost of the resident children of this town whisper about, correct? Oh my god, that sentence. My master was interested in him.
So, Saya Kujo is curious too. Could it be connected to the mark somehow?
Could be.
Could be connected to the mark somehow. I'd like to hear more about this ghost. Sorry, Wes's...
Apparently you didn't turn
pop-up.
off the pop-ups on the stream.
Oh well.
Everyone knows now.
Everyone knows Wes is playing Digimon.
As you wish, Lord Yashiki. Then I shall tell you the rumors of Hanahiko. The art in this game is just spectacular and I hate it. Oh, did you hear about that ghost boy all the schools in H City are talking about? Sounds like Hanahiko's back. I heard that he can appear if you peek in a school mirror at night. He'll ask you something. Am I pretty? If you tell him no, you'll be fine. But if you say yes, give me that red stuff then. And then he just disappears. But that's not all. Hanahiko hates adults, you know. I heard that if the person he asks is an adult, they'll die. And not just drop dead. Their blood is drained from them. And next to the corpse is a single rose. A rose dripping with blood. It was scarier before, guys.
Still pretty scary.
Rumors can be easily manipulated. Passing from one person to another, assumptions and errors mix in. But they also hold a hint of truth. Miss Moe, do you know anything else? I think I probably got my mark when I was investigating Hanahiko at H Elementary School. So yeah, all the places in this game have wonderful names like H Elementary School or L Avenue.
Yeah, everything's letters. Because the names have been changed to protect the innocent or something. This has got to be some sort of clue. I should ask her more about it. Let's see.
I think you have to ask her everything.
Why were you at H Elementary?
My big dream is to write about the occult, so I'd love to see a ghost. I found this article in a magazine mentioning Hanahiko was seen there. I figured that place would be easier to sneak into than a regular school, since it's been closed down.
What should I ask her next?
Just go down the list, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think so, but I can't really say for sure. I went to the mirror, but a shiver suddenly ran down my spine. I got spooked and left.
When did you notice the mark?
I noticed it later in the bath. A strange scar was suddenly on my thigh. It really surprised me. I realized immediately that it had to be what Professor Cujo wrote about.
I think I have a handle on what happened. No way to know for sure about the ghost, but there's no denying that she had the mark after returning home from H Elementary.
These Japanese people apparently bathe every day. Then maybe
Tsukasa glances down at his left hand.
mine might be from Hanahiko too. I noticed it after I got home from T Elementary. That ghost has seen a lot of schools and was seen at a lot of schools in H City, right?
Maybe he's remembered something. I better ask him some questions too. T Elementary?
I go to school there. You've probably heard of it since it's a top-ranked elementary in H City.
What should I ask next? When was that?
Maybe around sunset? I was heading home until I realized I forgot something and turned back.
Did you see Hanahiko?
No, and I didn't get chills or anything either. Oh, but I think I passed a mirror. I went to the bathroom before going home.
I don't think he knows anymore. Their stories are pretty similar to the Hanahiko rumors. Can't just be coincidence.
You must investigate the places where Hanahiko appeared, for their sake as well as yours.
Ah, that's all well and good, but what exactly am I investigating?
Death and life coexisting. If the mark originated there, then a way to erase it will also be there. You must find it. Find the key you need to break the mark's curse. That is the only way to escape.
All of a sudden, a huge burden was dropped on my shoulders.
It seems that Hanahiko appeared at 2 schools. Where will you investigate? I think you have to go to H.
Yep.
So we're going to play to the end of the first ghost.
Yep.
And then probably shut it off for the night. We'll probably be doing 1 ghost a week.
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably wise. They'd arrest you on the spot if you tried to sneak into a regular school. Now everyone knows Boone's playing something too.
A middle-aged man who can't recall his name, let alone address or job title. I'd have no excuses if I got caught.
Wanna get going then? Let's do this.
Wait, you're coming too?
Of course. I haven't given up on seeing Hanahiko yet.
She grins at me. Is she really strong, or is this blind optimism?
I'm going too.
Hey, not you too. Seriously?
My life's on the line here. I don't want the reason I die to be because you messed something up.
That's pretty bold. Good thing you're cute.
Good thing you're staying the fuck here.
But to bring kids along with me is...
I understand your hesitation, but the mark does not discriminate, stealing lives of children and adults. If they wish to fight their fate, you should honor that.
I suppose human logic doesn't fly when dealing with the supernatural. We'll need to prepare ourselves for the worst if we're going to survive.
Please take only one mark bearer with you, however. A large group will increase the odds of you getting detected by spirits. I also ask that you not waste time dawdling with others on the way. It is possible unnecessary contact may hasten the effects of the mark. Only engage when absolutely necessary. Keep contact with others to a minimum. Have a safe trip. So what do you think so far? Oh yeah, hey mister. Don't you think it'd be a good idea to take notes on what Mary's told us? Your memory's getting worse all the time. We don't want to forget anything.
I don't know when I'll lose my memory again, so I'll write down everything I get and I'll put it in my file.
Even if you... I was gonna say, like, even if you did know when you'd lose your memory again, you'd probably forget that anyway.
Something in it might just save our lives at some point.
New info is added to the spirit file. Rumors of Hanahiko, other. And it's just...
Important info will be in the spirit file. It'll
check it
be
in
in
your
my
bag.
bag.
Consult it if you need help. Blah, blah, blah. Save at the mansion or haunts. Return to the title screen from the bag to load. And she's... Okay, you might want to save. Death is possible in this game, but I don't think you can get into a dead end. It's Y. You hit Y.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't see it in the upper right-hand
Yeah,
corner.
it's been a while. I remember us being confused about that, too. Partner!
Alright. I think we want to take her.
I don't like Tsukasa, and I'm not planning on switching it up now.
Bag.
And there's Wes.
Anahika, letter opener. I have a letter opener.
Command!
Stab!
Stab!
Short range. Awesome. Alright. No, I'm not going back to the title screen. Alright.
As far as I remember, those other, like... You have other stats, but I don't think they ever do anything.
Yeah. I think I don't even know why they had stats to begin with.
Maybe to fool you into thinking you'd have to do something?
Probably. First, we have to get to H Elementary. Mary says we're free to use the car in the garage.
Oh yeah, you know, you want to put marble tiles in your garage so your whippets don't get boinked.
The garage is detached from the mansion. The vintage model van and bicycles only accent to the elegant interior. Thank God for careless people. The car key was left on the table.
You know what else you want to keep in your garage? You want to keep books in there, because that's humidity control, right?
Oh. It's yours.
I chose this moment to eat a chip. Sorry. Hey. According to Mary, you lost a bunch of your memories, right? Is it really okay for you to drive?
She looks at me suspiciously. Don't worry, it'll be fine, I think. It'll all come back to me when I take the wheel. It's just like riding a bicycle. Part of that is just to convince myself.
But aren't you missing your license? If a cop finds us, we'll have more to worry about than Hanahiko.
She is right about that. But our lives are on the line, so we don't have much of a choice. Once the mark's gone, I'll remember. Then I'll just have to have them reissue it. Assuming I never got one.
Ugh, now I'm even more worried. Just drive safe, okay? Let's go ghost hunting. You want me to walk around because I get real spooked?
Sure.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
But we're going. Human bodies are remarkable. Back in the garage, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to drive or not. But the second my hands touched the wheel, I wasn't worried anymore. My muscles reacted quicker than I expected, and now it's easy to guide this monster down the road. But now, thoughts of what I can no longer do start to filter through my head.
Hey, mister?
Moe pipes up hesitantly, I probably let the silence go on too long. She doesn't seem to be as cheerful as she was a little while ago.
What's it like to lose your memories?
That's a hard question to answer. What do you mean?
Like, do they all go at once? Or a few pieces at a time? What if you're only left with sad memories? I'd hate that.
I don't think it works like that, but I have no idea if it's getting worse or better. I don't know what I was like to begin with, so there's nothing to compare it to. In that sense, rather than the memories vanishing, it's like everything's been painted white. That's what it feels like.
Oh. You sure are mature, mister. You take everything so calmly.
The conversation dwindles, leaving only the sound of the tires on the road. Then thoughts start popping into my head again, one after another.
I know I have to check out that mirror. But what else should we investigate? What do you think?
Moe glances over at me. No idea. I can't even remember my own name. How the hell am I supposed to know what we're doing?
Aw, please. I'm really counting on you.
Think whatever you want. Talking to a child. I need to show restraint and be a good example. But that's definitely not how I really feel. I stared down at the steering wheel. The doll in the mansion. Mark bearers.
That piece of pizza I left in the fridge.
Mark. Spirits.
My socks, always missing the left one.
And the mysterious deaths.
That bouquet might be alright if you pull it out of her.
I feel like I'm going to be buried under all of these crushing thoughts if they keep popping into my head. What awaits me down this dark road? I feel a flutter of the mark on my wrist, like it's trying to warn me. My brain might not be able to understand, but my body can sense it. That death is closing in.
Yes.
Death. If that's happening isn't the problem anymore.
If that's happening isn't the problem anymore. It's more how long do I have left?
Stupid.
How much longer is it?
Huh? I almost yelled, but I managed to swallow it down. I think we're almost there.
Do either of us have a GPS? Really? It's closer than I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
At any time, it could. It's a lot closer than you'd think.
What does the school look like? Where am I? Alright, we're gonna pause here real quick so I can go to the bathroom.
Alright.
Can you pause the vocals?
Just
from us.
Yeah, I can do that.
Be back in a second.
Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, and we're back.
You could have just left the video on.
I could have.
Looming ominously in the moonlight, the school definitely looks abandoned. I think! For quite a number of years, in fact. The walls are starting to crack. All the windows are broken as well. I guess I'll just keep reading. The thick chain... Just keep going.
A thick chain is in front of the main gate to keep people out from going in. Hey, you there! Not another step! Oh, you look bland. The enthusiastic voice comes from a man in a guard uniform. He must be patrolling the area. Looks like we got caught. This property belongs to the city. No one's allowed inside, didn't you know? Or are you up to something?
What the hell's that face?
That is a face. Right. Let me get over and here.
A bunch of people have been coming in here on dare since it's haunted. You aren't one of them, are you?
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to pull up the... Trying to pull up the stream.
Yeah. Moe nods her head. Yep, we know we're trespassing, but...
Sorry.
So that'll be an infinite feedback loop.
Oh, I'm turning it off.
We know we're trespassing, but this place is just too cool. The guard sighs.
You kidding? Give me a break. There's so many people like you these days. What a pain. Anyway, the school's off limits, so you can't go inside. I don't want any trouble on my first shift here, so please leave. Okay? Muttering to himself, the guard makes his way to the school. As we watch him leave, Moe leans over and whispers.
Damn, there wasn't a guard when I snuck in here before. We better not get caught. Moving around a haunt. Use directional buttons. The map shows you where you're facing. Oh boy, that was hard. Okay. Welcome to hell. Pushing open the door as I head inside. Whoa, it's so dark. We can't see anything like this.
The moonlight doesn't reach inside. We'll just have to use the flashlight.
But if we use the flashlight, that guard will find us. Can't do anything about it, I guess. Anyway, that mirror is... I'm pretty sure it's to the right on the staircase.
Investigating a haunt. Use the left stick. Press the A button. Press the B button. Directional buttons.
Those all exist.
A half-torn poster. It says lost and found in large letters at the top.
I'm gonna touch it. I touch the paper. It disintegrates the second my fingers reach it and scatters through the air. Nothing else looks interesting. Okay, but I can still read it apparently, so... Lost items are kept in storage in the staff room. Well, that's probably going to be useful. Please check there if you're missing something. How about you? Do not leave handprints on the mirror on the eastern staircase. Thank you. Independent research presentation. First floor multi-purpose classroom. Come check it out. Wow, that presentation takes me back. Anyway, the mirrors on the eastern staircase is the one I saw.
Guess we'll go there first.
Yeah, it's the one to the right. So what else have we got in here? Shoes?
It's covered in dirt.
Yeah.
It's just for flavor, I think.
You're for flavor.
There are platforms of broken wooden slats in the front of the shoe rack. They creak when we step on them.
So, in case you don't know, in Japanese schools, they take their shoes off when they come in and they put on, like, school-issued slippers. It's a Japanese thing, but that's what this is for.
Yep.
Alright, so I guess we can... Went to the left.
Huh? So we enter the hallway as shadow flits across our feet. I turn on the flashlight to find... Aw, it's Bunny.
It's so cute! Was it the school pet? I am Bunny Killer!
The black rabbit squeaks and dashes between our feet.
Bunny!
It rushes towards the eastern end of the school.
Aw, it ran away. Is it telling us to follow? Yeah, right.
New info was added to the spirit file. Black Rabbit.
Black Rabbit sounds like a cool band name. The door is locked. If only there was some way we could perhaps reach in and unlock the door. If only.
Alright, you're going the wrong way, but it's alright. You went to the left.
I went to the left. Aren't I supposed to go to the left?
No, you're supposed to go to the right.
You're supposed to go to the right.
Oh well, we'll get to the end of the hall and then we'll turn around.
Oh, sparkle, sparkle, then the door's locked. If only! If only God gave us appendages that could perhaps reach out and grasp things. Okay. Oh, there's a door.
This fire door.
The paint is peeling off the fire door, revealing what right underneath. Can I open it? All I find is a wall. I'm about to give up and close the door when I notice something stuck to the back of it.
A worn out talisman. Pick up the worn out talisman and I feel the warmth flow through me.
So these things give you a little bit more temporary life, and unfortunately they don't carry over between ghosts. Because otherwise at the end of the game I would have been unbeatable.
Yep. So I give you a few extra seconds.
They give you a little bit more time on deadly choices, and they can protect you if you fuck up at the final boss. Climbing the stairs. Yeah. See this mirror? It's beautiful. I did it. Went down the stairs. You went down the stairs.
Down the stairs.
I forgot how fucky this game can be with controls sometimes. Climb, yeah, because you're pressing, like, climb the stairs. We climb the stairs to the second floor. I feel something soft squish underneath my heel. I quickly pick up my foot and shine the light down. The hallway's covered in poisonous snakes. Moe lets out something close to a shriek upon seeing them. Snakes! We decided to go back to the landing. Honestly, that was my reaction when I first saw them too, because I have had nightmares about getting bitten in, like, the fleshy part of your ankle by poisonous snakes. It's always the same part. It's not great. Oh, god damn it. You gotta hit back again. The controls in this are really weird. They work, but you constantly have to be, like, orienting yourself.
Well, that's what the map in the upper left corner is for.
It's not always helpful. Light on the alarm is very faint. Something might be wrong with it. I open it up and shine the flashlight in to see if there's anything inside. I found a worn-out talisman!
Alright. It's warm. It flowed through me. It crumbles. Huzzah.
Warnings and notices are written on the poster. What should I read? Flyer containing a warning and list of contacts. Do not leave handprints on the mirror. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, we've already...
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I can't... Blah, 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 blah. It's on auto now, so that's something.
you can hit R and... Alright, so... Oh, yeah. The ceiling is filthy and fluorescent lights are broken.
Moving forward.
Yay, moving forward.
Oh, my miracle. Oh, yeah, see, this is fine. This is what you want to see in a school. Apparently, they practice firing their cannons in this room. God.
Holes punched everywhere.
There's one desk. Why is there one desk? It'd be better if there were no desks. Holy hard hat. I doubt that's very useful. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else in this room we can interact with.
And if anything we've learned in this game is that if you can pick it up, get it.
It might not all be useful. Oh, it seems to be locked. Well, we can't do anything more here. Hi?
Bye!
Bye. Bye, then. Won't move.
Climb the stairs. I'm a detective, so I climb the stairs.
He's ready for fun times. This is it. It's the mirror I saw last time, I'm sure of it.
Huh? Just then, a dull pain runs through my wrist. Like something is biting into my skin. To distract myself from the pain, I keep talking with Moe. Certainly looks normal.
Yeah, what should we do?
It's a dirty mirror. All the stains make it hard to see your reflection. I silently face the mirror, bringing my face up to it and to peer into its cloudy surface. As expected, I can't make anything out. All I see is my own shadow reflected as a vague, shadowy lump. My shadow sways in the mirror. At least, that's what I thought at first. I figured the shadow moved because I had. But the next time the shadow moves, a cold shiver runs down my spine. That's not my shadow. Something is in the mirror. Moe yelps and steps back. Well, that confirms it. I'm not hallucinating. There really is something in there. Every muscle in my body locks. I try to look away, but I can't even close my eyes. The figure's mouth twists. I don't want to look, but I can't even close my eyes. It opens its mouth. An odd voice pierces my ears.
Yeah, get ready. Hey, am I pretty? Did you get to say I can't tell?
Just say yes, because that's... Oh.
Yeah, good job.
Yay, I picked wrong.
We haven't saved. Yeah.
I think you can start right from where you left off, though.
My heart struggles valiantly to keep beating. Then all I know is an unending silence.
Yay, I killed us.
Good job. I told you. I think you can just hit decide again.
Yep.
So what have we learned?
We should look at the walkthrough first.
The game told you.
The game did tell us. Yeah.
The game did tell us to say yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it said don't pick yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the whole thing with the freaking roses, Aaron.
Okay, fine.
Don't you... It's not my fault you
No
can't
one
be...
said yes will kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Exactly what Beth said. You're an idiot.
Yay, I'm an idiot. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. It's not my shadow, it's something in the mirror. Oh,
What I said.
No, that's what I said. No one's saying you said he's an idiot. I'm saying he's an idiot.
Story and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently I didn't didn't pay attention very well in the story.
Alright, Aaron, you chose death last time.
Yep, so I'm going to choose life this time.
Just say no.
Yep.
Safe! If I only had that red stuff. I can't see you well. Are you, grown up?
I'm the tallest in my class. Big people aren't allowed in school. Suddenly, the mirror cracks.
It cracked. Now, I can't see. No more big people here.
The figure disappears. Not survived! Yay! A scream echoes from the other side of the school.
Yay!
Moe sinks to the floor.
She gasps in silent disbelief for a while.
I feel pretty much the same.
What was that?
That was probably Hanahiko. Couldn't say it. The words stuck in my throat. My mouth is completely dry.
I can't believe this. I thought I wanted to see a ghost, but not to see one that clearly.
Moe seems to shake the encounter off and return to normal. Hanahiko's words swirl around in my head. Our situation has done a complete reverse from where we were just moments ago. Can't believe I was complaining about not knowing what to do to investigate.
Oh, anyway. That scream, what was...
The guard that we met outside. I doubt there's anyone else here. He might have seen something wherever he is, too. It sounded like it came from far away, way down the hallway. That would be at the other side of the school.
Yeah, let's go look for him. If he screamed like that...
Something might have happened to him. Right as I respond, I hear someone whisper in my ear.
Purify with red. Did that pick up?
Yeah. I look in the direction of the voice, but all I see is darkness.
Mister?
No, it's nothing. Let's go. New info has been added to the spirit file. The boy in the mirror.
I'm starting with the boy in the mirror. I'm asking him to not paint my brains all over the floor.
Alright, examine. It's a cracked mirror. It's hard to see. Alright, cool.
Climb the stairs. More snakes!
Snakes!
It's the snake hallway. Bye, snakes!
Alright, so we're not going upstairs.
Bye,
There's
snakes!
snakes up there.
Can't go there, it's snake country.
Just imagining just a whole bunch of Metal Gear, Metal Gear, Metal Gear, Metal Gear.
Okay.
Sorry, making a snake reference.
You should be sorry.
I should
It
be
seems
sorry.
to be locked.
The door is locked. It's a locked door. No!
Well, it doesn't seem like you're getting it, so I don't blame the game for beating you over the head with it.
The rain is coming in from a broken window, making the floor cold and damp. Cool. The broken window is letting in piercingly cold wind.
Because, you know, this
Yay.
situation wasn't uncomfortable enough.
Moving forward. Caw.
Good.
Bird cry breaks the silence. I guess there's a crow or something outside.
Actually.
Okay. Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
That was a big old batch of no.
Alright, I'm just moving forward. And we move on.
Actually, I don't.
Yeah, don't need to. Just moving forward. Door is locked. It's a locked door.
Well,
It's just
look,
investigating.
let's just go meet our new friend. I'm sure he's totally alive.
I hear a noise like it's something slamming against the door.
Is someone inside?
I shine the flashlight at the door.
Oh, you don't have a choice. Oh, God! Oh.
Out of nowhere, the door bursts open and something flies out.
Moe shrieks and falls down. I would scream, but I don't want to blow the mic out.
I recognize these clothes. Some kind of plant covers half of his face. The part of his face we can see is twisted in anguish as he screams. No doubt about it, that's the guard. What the hell happened? Thorns! Thorns are eating my face! It hurts! What's going on?
Moe sits on the floor, stunned into just syllables. That's a good syllable.
The guard suddenly rushes towards the entrance. And then silence falls once more. The only thing that's left is our shaky breathing.
We can't decide if we want to do like an honest read through or make fun of it, so it's like 50-50. Once we catch our breaths, I take Moe's hand and help them up.
Her nerves have calmed some, but it's definitely left an unsettling impression. Something terrible lurks here. We can't just sit around.
I felt like I was paralyzed. I'm okay now. But that guy...
Oh, he stares at the door.
I wonder if Hanahiko did that. And I don't know if you noticed, but I got the feeling someone was standing behind him.
It's really no good way to respond to that. I let silence serve as my answer. What else could I do? No point in coming here if we're just going to stand here shaking. If we don't uncover the secret before it comes for us. Why don't we check out the staff room? I tactfully avoid answering Moe's question. The guard had run out of here. Something might be inside. Some secret about Hanahiko.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just be careful, okay?
I covered my wrist with my palm, making sure Moe didn't notice. The moment I put my hand on the doorknob, the mark burned my skin, pulsing along with my beating heart.
New info was added!
Plantified guard! I entered the room on the left. Alright.
Huh.
Staff room is chaos.
Is it?
Well, there's holes in the wall.
Well, there were holes in the other wall, but this is cleaner than the other room.
The furniture is upended, and the walls are... Is there a fire in here or something? The black scorch marks are everywhere.
Whew.
Moe looks relieved as they come out from behind me.
Whoa, it's totally empty. Anyway, let's take a look around. There's a door over there, too. It looks like it goes into another room.
And just look around.
As I search the burnt post, something falls from the top of it. I found a worn-out talisman. And as I pick it up, I feel warmth flow through me.
Yay!
Gastro power.
The worn-out talisman crumbles silently in my hand. Wall near the window is burnt. There must have been a fire in here a long time ago. Alright, well,
Door time.
time to go in the door. Yay.
It's kind of cramped in here. Is this the storage room?
Seems to be. Hopefully there's something useful in here.
Oh, good. Giggling.
I open the glass door and check inside, but there isn't anything that catches my eye. I think there's a school journal. The papers are deteriorated from age and bugs, so I can't read it.
Asian bugs was the report.
There's a cardboard box on top of the cabinet. I think I can reach it. Something's written in marker on the side of the box.
Lost and
something.
Loster.
It's legible, but the rest of the letters are smudged. I
think
guess.
you have to feel it.
Yep. Reaching up, I grab the box and take a look inside. I got lipstick, red pen, and girls' slippers.
Yay! Good job, mister! I knew there was a reason you were tall. That sounds like something you would say, Beth. And if it wasn't before, it's definitely gonna be now. I think you have to use a tool on that.
Yeah.
The letter opener.
Take out the letter opener, but what
What
do I
do
do with it?
I don't have any particularly good ideas.
Alright, well, let's see here. Looks really old. The corners of the door are rounded off.
Can you just feel it?
Yep. I pull on the door, but it just rattles in place. Looks like it won't open. Something's stopping it.
It's not go down to the trap door time, is it?
Let's not go down the trapdoor time yet. Alright, well, I can't seem to do anything with that
It's
just
trapdoor time.
Yep. It's trapdoor time. Well-built door.
Big enough to fit an adult through it. Metal handles retracted into the door. I try to get a grasp on it and pull it out, but I'm unsuccessful.
There's where the letter opener comes in. I squat down by the door.
Use this thing.
You just turn the volume down.
That's not a good solution.
No, that's literally how you mute an iPad. You turn the volume all the way down.
It's still not a great solution.
I didn't say it was. I just said it was the solution. My mark bites into my wrist again. It's almost like it's trying to stop me from searching under the floor. I stand up, pretending to be calm. Okay, that's worrying. Something dangerous must be here.
What's wrong? Are you going to see what it is?
I'll check it out later. I keep my reply vague as I dust off my knees. Let's look around the room first. There's a bunch of interesting stuff in here. There's definitely something beneath our feet, but we better make sure we're prepared if we're going down there.
We've done literally everything we can do.
Alright, simple lock. Something sticking out of the hole for the screw. Key itself seems to have gone missing. I don't see it anywhere. What's this?
Something stuck in the hole for the screw.
Seems that wooden thing works as a lock. So I have to do something about that to open the door.
Letter opener?
If I can shove it in, I might be able to pop out whatever's stuck in the hole. That's the idea, at least. Nope, won't fit at all. The knife is too big.
You're just not shoving hard enough.
Take out the red pen. If I use the pen, I might be able to pop out what's in there.
Wow, you've got skills.
Is that really surprising? Anyway, I need to focus.
No.
Suddenly, the resistance vanishes and the pen pokes all the way through. Put my hand on the door and slide it open without any issues. There's a red tube inside.
Got flare. A flare? What's that for?
It's a signal light for emergencies. It's a good idea to always have one in your car.
Do-do-do. Huh. Alright then. But...
Moe picks up something off the floor.
It's a thorn about as long as my pinky finger. That's what was in the hole. This is so not a coincidence. I bet he didn't want anyone to have that, so he put a thorn in the hole. Is he scared of this?
They both look at the flare again.
Huh? What? Why did you turn off the light?
That wasn't me. I didn't turn it off. It just went off.
What was that noise? Hey, mister, what was that noise?
Shh, be quiet. It's a struggle not to yell with my nerves on edge. I hit the flashlight again and again. Come on, please. The batteries are just working.
And right about now, I'm feeling creeped out because there's an open door in our room.
I feel like I'm performing CPR on this thing. But finally, got it.
Yeah, that actually
The door
scared
behind
Aaron.
The door behind me warps threateningly. My mark burns in pain. Death is already in the room next door. There's no time, nowhere to run. Calm down. I need to find a way out of this quickly. We're running out of time. A way to survive. We've got to hurry.
Trapdoor! Trapdoor time! Time for the trapdoor!
Metal handle is retracted to the door.
We just did this!
Alright, letter opener. Shove it in. Might not be able to get the handle out this way. And touches the metal, the mark scorches me. Stop moving for a second. But I have to do this. Yes, I got it. I grab the handle and lift up the trapdoor. As I thought, a dark hole leads down under the floor. Get in! I shove my way into the hole. Then I slide down into the darkness after them.
It uses them because it doesn't want to change the dialogue for if you take her or the other kid.
Right. Ugh. I fall unexpectedly, hitting my back against something. I grit my teeth to stop myself from yelling. Something's shuffling around above my head. If we had stayed there just for a few more seconds. I grip my burning wrist with all my might. I must endure the pain for now. I can hear anxious panting. Moe must be right beside me. They're shaking so hard I can see it from the corner of my eye. I braced myself, expecting the trapdoor to break open at any second. But the shuffling noise finally grows distant.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, I think it's gone. Suddenly, my wrist isn't hurting anymore.
Thank God. I thought we were done for this time.
Anyway, where are we? What in the world is this room? I'm surprised this place exists beneath the school.
Can you turn on the light?
Yeah. I cautiously press the switch, being careful not to make any noise.
This is the fun room.
The scene captured in the light of the flashlight sends shivers down my spine.
What?
Moe slaps a hand over her mouth. A few moments, all we can do is stare in silence. A disturbing scene, more horrible than anything I've seen before, spreads out before us. Anyone would be shocked by it, especially a kid. I take a deep breath and look closer.
We've either found a bunch of corpses or someone's really tasteless art project.
Something twisting around the corpses. It looks like some kind of plant vine.
Are those roses?
The strange sharp thorns and the thin red petals. It appears to be real, live roses covering the corpses and carpeting the floor.
There's no light down here either.
My vision suddenly grows dim.
Yeah, I hate, like, the pseudo-etchy pictures they do sometimes.
I see a woman's body trapped by the roses.
God, that hurts just looking at it.
What is this? A tragedy that happened in this room. It's as if all that's playing out in my head, I can see it.
Roses? What are they doing here? Did someone plant them?
Oh, his voice brings me back to reality. Yeah. I can't tell them that I saw some waking dream. I scramble to remember the conversation. That's right. We saw these rose vines, then... Yeah, that's gotta be it. It's like they
It's not like they just spring up on their own.
It's not... Yeah. But... Why would anyone do that? Did someone decorate the corpses for...
Like I said, we're either dealing with actual corpses and a ghost or a crazy art student.
Or did they die by
And I'm not sure which one's worse.
What's wrong?
Something moved. See? Over there. Back in there.
No. Is something hiding in there? There's a bed with a metal pipe frame. The mattress is completely discolored, stained with something that looks like sweat. Someone must have been living here for a long time, too. The mattress is oozing dark, dirty water. It smells like sewage. I slide the mattress over to find a plastic sheet underneath it.
Got a vinyl sheet! Yay!
Da-da-da-da! It's pretty thick. Whatever was there is to protect it from
What
water
if
damage.
every time you got an item, it just played the happy little Final Fantasy VII da-da-da-da theme, and then just ended with...
The top of the sheet is pitch black. At first glance, it looks like it's covered in mold. When I spread it open, it crunches as dark red flakes fall from it. This
tasty!
is blood. I can't do anything but whisper, dumbfounded, as I stare at the blood-stained sheet. Excuse me. Something murmurs in my ear as if in reply.
Their blood denies him.
Part of me takes the voice seriously. I'm clearly hallucinating, but for some reason it calms me down. Still in a daze, I shine the flashlight under the bed. There it is. Oh.
There it is again! Something's in there!
Molly's voice has gotten very shrill. Then...
Hey.
Hey now, give me a break. I'm no monster, you know. I'm just a regular human being.
You gave him the wrong voice.
I did, I'm sorry. Something slowly climbs out from under the bed. It's a man in a trench coat.
A person? What were you doing under there? The man looks bored, then he scoffs. Same as you. I ran into that monster and escaped down here. Then you guys came.
Man turns his back to us and jerks his chin.
Anyway, I was hiding over there.
His answer is believable enough. But why is he at this school to begin with? His presence raises a lot of questions.
Like a goat grazing in front of a bank.
Man,
We actually ran into somebody walking their goat today by their bank.
that was amazing. The man tilts his head a bit and peers at me, then he snorts. Seems he's seen through me.
You don't look like you believe me. Guess that's only natural. I haven't told you everything either. I could, but...
Man looks around at his feet.
We better get out of here first. We shouldn't chat at the crime scene. I think you're right.
Oh, he seems to feel the same way. Let's head back for now. You have
You have
somewhere
somewhere to go back to? Good. Now let's get going.
And puts his hand on the handle. Shoulder turns. Yep.
The name's Satoru Mashita. I'm an ex-detective. Forgot to mention that.
The man named Mashita disappears up the ladder. We follow him back up to the first floor. When we emerge, he's not there.
Hey, take a look at this.
Mashita's calling to us from the hallway.
For some reason, he has Moe's voice for a second, but that's okay. Was it like this when you guys came through?
Moe pipes up. Voice is like,
No, it wasn't. It wasn't like this at all. It's fine. This is fine.
Something's creeping
It's
up along the
fine.
hallway. They're rose vines.
Thought so. I didn't see them before either. My insistence on eating chips while there's dialogue will be the death of me.
Mark's color grows more vivid. Early dawn, a few hours left until death closes in.
It kind of is, and it's also really scary, and I love it.
Turning up the volume on the computer. Some people are naturally put others on guard, even if there's no particular ill will between them. It's exactly the type of person Mashta is. Oh, you've
you
got some
nice stuff in here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's my turn.
Alright, fine. You can do Mashta.
I was already doing my stuff.
Trying to do Mashta, I failed.
Yeah.
The moment he climbs into the car, he makes a grab for my bag. And he starts inspecting all of my stuff. Wasn't planning on keeping a constant eye on him, but he's making it very hard not to. Moe seems like the type to stick her nose in everything, but she's suspiciously silent, as if exhausted. Are you okay, Moe?
Huh? Oh, yeah, just zoning out. You know, I'm fine.
She doesn't look fine, but my other passenger is more of a concern right now. So, were you at the school because you were investigating something?
I'm not on the force anymore. I was just poking around for my own reasons. Something I wanted to check.
I don't doubt what he says, but that would mean he entered the school illegally.
Oh no, we've never done that.
What were you...
Let me ask one thing first.
Mashta interrupts my question and points to my arm.
Does that hurt?
Didn't take him long to spot the mark on my wrist. Sometimes, it hurts whenever I'm most in danger.
Huh. Is that so?
Mashta leans back in the seat, satisfied.
I was investigating some missing people.
Guess he's responding to my question now.
That school came up in a number of missing persons cases. Each one had some affiliation with H Elementary before they disappeared. Teachers, workers, PTA, students, and their family members. I was looking for them. Then...
Moe speaks up from the back seat. Oh, hit the wrong button, sorry.
Were those people... the corpses down there?
She doesn't seem as energetic as she usually does. Did something happen after all? Is it her mark? Mashta doesn't reply. Maybe he thinks the answer's obvious, or maybe replying to a kid isn't worth his time. But something bugs me about what he just said. If the school was really clearly suspicious, then...
Of course I brought it up to my superiors. All I got for it was...
He continues to, before I can ask, making
Making a
a slashing
slashing
motion across his neck. You got fired, huh?
disciplinary discharge. Something about sexually harassing a subordinate. My dick hasn't worked in years. That principal's gotta have some kind of political pull. Probably dug up something he didn't want getting out. It wasn't my plan. Never meant to uncover anything dirty.
True, the school did have that suspicious room. It's not that strange to think that it would come up in some missing persons cases. That would make common sense at least, but common sense is for the world of the living. A spirit might have something to do with those cases.
Hmm.
It's an awkward silence.
In that sense, this isn't even a case anymore, is it?
Mashta sighs deeply.
Who'd believe it? Who'd believe it? There's a monster in that school killing people. It's personal now. Our problem. And we're here on our own.
He turns his wrist over and shows it to me. On his skin is a familiar mark. You too?
Sorry. Yeah, I sensed it as soon as I saw yours. I had a feeling this would be a problem. We're in the same boat, you and I.
He has good instincts. We should talk more when we get back. At Cujo Mansion, there's some... I stopped myself from finishing the sentence. I shouldn't mention that for now. In any case, once we get back, we'll give you some more details.
Yeah. I'm sure that'll help him a bunch.
But Mashta scoffs.
I guess I was supposed to be Moe?
I guess.
You're underestimating me. I'm sure that'll help him a bunch. Pfft, help? You're underestimating me. Like that. They
Right.
could have made it clearer, though.
Yeah.
You really need to turn off notifications for this.
I probably should. When I get out of the car, someone's there to greet me.
Welcome back, mister. You too, Miss Moe. I'm glad you're unharmed. Did you find any clues about the spirit? Wait, so there are others?
This is everyone.
What a reliable group you've got.
The sarcasm is practically dripping off of his words.
So, y'all planning on continuing the search for that key or whatever it is?
We don't have anything else to go on. There's no other choice.
I don't understand you. If the source of that mark is this spirit, it'd be best to destroy the source, don't you think?
What do you mean?
That spirit exists. So all you've got to do is kill it. Are you serious?
Of course he's serious. He doesn't exactly look like the joking type.
Mashta is a good boy. Leave him alone.
Even if we manage to kill it, will that really make the mark disappear? When I consider everything Mary's told me, it doesn't seem like it would work that way. Even assuming it did, we have more of a fundamental problem. And how do you plan to kill it?
I'll figure something out. If something exists, there's logically a way to destroy it as well. Mashta is a good boy.
He claims he can kill the spirit, yet he doesn't even know how he'll do it. Where does he find that Where does all that confidence come from?
The 2 cannonballs in his pants. Don't forget, I faced him once already. If we're seriously thinking of killing him...
Mashta grips his wrist.
The little shit shot some kind of thorns at me from a distance. They hit hard enough to stick in concrete. There's no way to get close to him. We have to make it a priority.
Mashta pulls something out of the heel of his shoe and tosses it at me.
It's a thorn carved like a fang. Kinky. The only reason I'm still breathing is because I was lucky. So it won't happen. It won't happen next time. We need a plan.
As we head to the entrance, I tell Mashta about Cujo Mansion. He takes it all in silently. Even bringing up the talking doll or Saya Cujo's death doesn't trigger a reaction. Is he so unnervingly calm because he's already dealt with the supernatural?
It's the tranquilizers.
We reach the main hall, which is warmly lit. This is a strange mansion, but for some reason, I feel like I've come to call it home. Acclimatization is kind of terrifying.
Welcome back, Lord Yashiki. That man is a mark bearer too, I see. Would you make the introductions?
I update Mary on the investigation and the strange way we met Mashta. The mirror, the underground room full of corpses, the sudden appearance of roses.
The strange liquid filling my shoes and pants.
The dude with thorns coming out of his face. I really hate to admit it, but it's clear something supernatural is at work here. And the spirit that caused all of it, Hanahiko. There's no doubt that Hanahiko is the one who put the mark on Mashta's arm, too. But what kind of chance do we have against a monster that can do that? Mashta says we should kill him, but is that even possible?
Hey, Yashiki.
My train of thought is interrupted. Mashta's holding a leather-bound notebook out towards me.
Read this. I picked it up from that underground room. It was caught up in a bunch of those rose vines when I found it. was pretty hard to get loose.
Did you read it?
I skimmed through a bit. It's got some interesting stuff.
That's what he says, but he's not smiling at all. His eyes simmer with a quiet anger. Dark red marks stain the cover. I have a bad feeling, but I flip through it. Rose petals fall as they become unstuck from the pages.
Want me to read it?
Sure.
Give your voice a break.
Thanks. The notes are very detailed. The author was intelligent and well written. Reading through it, it dawns on me that this was written by an H elementary school principal. The austere and meticulous letters on each page tell a ghastly story. Records of a young adopted boy's tutoring sessions. You can go ahead and pick it up.
The first note is from 5 years ago. It seems the boy adopted by the principal was small and exceedingly cute. He enjoyed wearing skirts and makeup, too. There was no denying that they truly suited a dainty, red-cheeked boy like him. But the principal had a hard time accepting such fancies. Bad habits must be corrected young to promote sound mental health, he thought. So he called it tutoring as a cover for his warped desires. They took place in the underground room. Too many prying eyes anywhere else. There was no safer place than the school at night once all the teachers had left. The principal stayed behind under the pretense of keeping watch, and then tutored. He was a highly respected teacher. He'd even made appearances on TV. There was no reason to be suspicious. The only one who noticed anything strange was the boy's homeroom teacher. But she feared the principal's power and firmly kept her mouth shut. As the notes continue, they are more and more deranged. They paint a horrible picture. It's of a totally distorted parent and child. My child gets weaker after every session. His delicate frame has grown thinner and his red cheeks are now darkened. His appearance is described in detail, but there's no malice or hatred. There's just fanatical sincerity, his pride as an educator, and a terrifying, smothering love. Check the Facebook.
Yeah.
It continues like that to the very last page. There's no mention of what became of the principal and the boy. But going by the current state of H Elementary, I can hazard a guess. You don't look so well, mister. What was in that notebook? Skasa peers up at me. He and the boy in the notebook are about the same age. This isn't stuff you would share with a kid. I better just sum up the main points for him. That's terrible. We children are always the victims of the ego of adults. Stupid grown-ups are irredeemable. Yeah, no, that's fine. The kid's making that face and this is fine. The revolting evil of such adults and the poor boy who would become a victim. Was this really the end? If Hanahiko and the boy in the notebook are connected... Yeah, no, see, look. Look at that face. That's the face of a well-adjusted child. When the boy turned into a monster, is that even possible? Untimely deaths produce hatred. Death does not bring it to an end. Such festering sentiments can give birth to the supernatural. Monsters, ghosts, vengeful spirits, they have many names. I believe that you've all heard one or two such stories. Hanahiko is similar. We're gonna have to fix that.
Yeah. Sorry, I've just noticed that Restream isn't...
Restream isn't showing the comments from this stream.
Okay, now that's really dumb.
It's being a little bitch, isn't it?
Yeah. We're gonna have to figure out what's going on with Restream.
Mary's words are hard to swallow, but after all those weird events, it only makes sense to accept them. If it turns my... I've had too much alcohol and I've only had like a few sips.
Alright, I'll start off. Alright. If I turn my back to the truth, all that will await me is death.
Then Hanahiko really is a monster. We must form a plan based on that hypothesis.
Mary is silent for a moment. Then her jade glass eyes shift to Mashta.
Incidentally, well, according to Lord Yashiki's report, there are those among you who are considering killing the spirit. I shall warn you just in case, but that will be very difficult to do.
Why is that? I could see Mashta narrow his eyes, but I made sure to speak up first.
They are from the world of the dead. Just as the living cannot become more alive, the dead cannot be killed. The only thing you could possibly destroy is that cursed sentiment.
So, what does that mean?
It is as I told you before. Death and life coexisting together. If that is the origin of the mark, then a way to erase it will be there. By driving away the spirit, the curse will also be eliminated.
So, defeating Hanahiko is how we'll be able to destroy the mark. Setting aside how he can't be killed. What exactly is the key, then?
It is nothing more than a concept, so I am unsure, but I am certain of one thing. Fate ties the spirit to its place of birth. An object there may be able to fulfill the role of the key. It is a difficult concept to grasp, but that's just how spirits are. Determining the nature of the key. That will decide your fate.
I had a feeling. We'll just have to keep digging around at H Elementary. We don't know what the cursed sentiments or the key to destroying the grudge are.
Gaining the key and lifting the grudge are the only way to survive. You will be required to be callous to make use of the spirit's fear. The way to repel the spirit lies within its grudge. Remember this, and be careful.
New info was added to the spirit file. Secret of the underground room. And we're gonna save. Yeah. Alright, so...
Can we just call the underground room what it is?
Alright, yep. So, okay, we're gonna pick him.
Yeah, I guess we're down to one of them.
And...
I'm not taking that kid anywhere. That kid's got murder eyes.
yeah. Alright, let's see here.
Well, don't spoil it for yourself. Just go back.
We've already played through this. I'm just trying to make sure I'm picking the right option. Key to the spirit's grudge. Yeah, we don't know what form it'll take.
Fuck if I know. Figure it out, meatbag.
Alright. Put on slippers. Long range. Wait, what? How is that a long range?
The right shoes can make a real impression.
Spreadsheet. I think I kind of remember how to beat this thing, but we have to find some more items. Alright. So, I guess we head out.
Hey, wait. Wrong voice.
Mashta appears as we're getting ready to leave.
Bad news. That high school girl. Miss Moe's gone. Or at least she's nowhere in the mansion.
Speaking of which, I didn't see her when we were talking to Mary in the hall either.
Maybe she ran away?
That doesn't make sense. What would she accomplish by doing that? Running away from the mansion won't make her mark disappear.
Could be her form of escape. Many kill themselves if they know they're going to die. Or maybe something happened to her. Like the spirit's curse?
Moe saw Hanahiko in the mirror at school, so she's the mark bearer with the strongest connection. It's possible that he zeroed in on her, just like Tsukasa said. But
There's nothing we can do. Let's get ready to go.
yeah, we really can't do anything right now. Even if something happened to Moe, if we can get the marks to vanish, that should save her too. Let's head out. We're going back to H Elementary.
Mashta's a good boy. Remember when we first played it and we were convinced he was gonna like stab us in the back, even though that really doesn't make any sense when you think about it?
Yeah. We have come back to H Elementary. I know full well that in the end, this place is just a school.
A school with a rape dungeon.
Let's go! Mashta nods silently and steps forward.
Yeah, I'm not taking that fucking 3-year-old with me. That kid's got murder eyes. I don't trust that kid.
Alright. Anything new?
No. Nothing new.
Saw it earlier, but hallway's completely transformed.
Careful of the thorns. They aren't your run-of-the-mill rose thorns. Oh, you think? Wait, something's here.
Mashta suddenly speaks up. Where?
Something's sparkling by the window ledge.
The window?
Kira, Kira.
All I see are rose vines. Might as well check it out, though.
Kira, Kira.
Something's glinting over by the window. Looks like there's something buried in the rose vines. It's definitely something there. I didn't notice it before. No, maybe it wasn't there yet. But when we passed through here earlier.
There was a guard that got killed, yeah? It was probably his.
Maybe. They might have fallen on the floor and have been lifted up by the vines. It's only now that it's high enough to be spotted. If it belonged to the guard, then it could come in handy while investigating. He was in charge of watching this building, after all. Let's check it out.
Like, jinkies.
I push my fingers into the vines. Ow!
Yeah, no shit!
I was careful, but the oddly sharp thorns still cut my skin. Damn, this is a pain.
If only we had a knife.
I keep fighting with the vines. I finally reach the metal object. I got the school key ring. Yep, that's just as we thought. This is definitely belonged to the guard.
Those are employee keys. We should be able to get into every...
Mashta suddenly cuts off mid-sentence. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just lost my train of thought all of a sudden. Slipped my mind is all. Let's keep investigating.
New info is added to the spirit file.
Let's open some doors, baby!
I used the school keyring to open the door.
I don't think you have to read those. No!
An aquarium covered in moss. The glass is terribly stained, making it impossible to see inside. Let's feel it! I hesitantly stick my hand into the tank. When I do, my fingers touch something cold. There's some water left inside. It's just water.
And you touched it?
For some reason, Mashta looks disappointed.
Of course.
There's enough water left inside that I could scoop it up if I had a container.
My god, we need that swamp water, Aaron. It's vitally important. I love how from here, all of the pictures look like they're of chickens.
I think the one in the middle looks like a squirrel.
No, it's clearly chicken. Good chicken, coop, coop.
Plants grow in sunlight, so I used a mirror to see what would happen under lots of light. When I put lots of light on it, the leaves turned white and it got sick. That's what I learned. Shining too much light on plants is bad for them too.
Do I have to say something?
No.
Then no comment. I love Mashta. No,
I'm trying to...
Yeah, no. No, you jiggled it too... No, you gotta No! Well,
No,
you just left the room!
That's not what I meant to do.
Oh my god!
I didn't tell it to leave the room, or at least...
Yeah, you clearly did.
Alright, fine.
Ah! There's a chalk case!
Aluminum chalk case has dents all over it, as if something hit it. Something inside the chalk case.
A worn out talisman!
Yay! I can survive another 0.8 of a second. It's an abandoned desk. It's a desk like you'd find at any school. What's surprising is that it doesn't look very weathered. Guess that goes to show you how durable school desks are.
Those things will outthrive humanity.
I stick my hand inside and feel around. Something pokes my finger. I grab it and pull it out. I got a wire umbrella.
That just looks like trash to me. But if you want it, then I'm not going to stop you from taking it.
Yeah,
That's important, right?
It is important, yeah. You need it for the encounter later. Alright.
Just come in from the top.
Yeah. An umbrella that withstands a typhoon. When you open an umbrella in a typhoon, it breaks because the wind is too strong. So first I tried to put holes in the umbrella. That way it wouldn't break in strong wind. When using it, put a plastic sheet on it to transform it into an extra strong umbrella. The strengthened umbrella protects it from thorns or branches blown by the wind. Hint. I guess that's how kids think. He acts like he was never a kid himself.
What?
Nah, it's nothing.
I came out of my mama like this.
I know a kid did the research, but it's still silly. I have an idea. The umbrella we found earlier might have been part of the display for this research. Still, though, what's the point? I shrug and I stuff it into my bag. I see the nicely folded dark plastic sheet among the garbage.
Oh ho. Their blood denies him.
Without a conscious thought, I start speaking. Blood denies him. Does that mean to repel with blood?
Yo, bro, quick question. What the fuck?
Give me a second. I pop open the wire umbrella. Then I spread the plastic sheet over it. Huh. It's just like it said in the research paper. You can create something like an umbrella. But it's not fastened on. It'd be impossible to carry it around like this. So I have to hold it together. So we'll have to hold it together to use it? Thankfully, there are 2 of us here. Hint. One person to open the umbrella first, and the other person to spread the sheet. If we manage to make a combo like that, then we can use the blood-stained sheet as an umbrella.
Yay!
Sorry to make you wait.
Do whatever you want. But you're not really planning on using that as some kind of shield, are you?
Not sure. But I get the feeling that everything is here for a reason.
Like game developers put it here.
I ignore a look of suspicion from Ashta by studying the flashlight in my hand. New info was added to the spirit file. Alright. So... Alright.
I think that's it for this room.
Yeah, I think we have to find a bottle or something to get the water.
I don't even remember if we need... Oh, fuck you.
Alright. Moving forward.
This game's even spookier if you don't have 2 assholes reading it to you. Oh!
Lights on the ceiling are silent and dark without power.
Yep, that's how electricity works.
There's nonsensical scribbles on the blackboard. I'm sure they're sensical.
Yeah, it's nonsense.
I can recognize key.
Yeah, but that's about it.
There's a hole in the wall. I can see something stuck deep inside. I stick my arm in, but the hole gets narrower the further I go in. I can't reach what's inside. Stick the wire umbrella in the hole to scrape out the item that was stuck inside. I found a worn-out talisman. Oh boy, another 8/10 of a second that I can survive. Thanks. It's an abandoned desk.
I feel like you don't need to read all of it.
Yeah, I know. I've already seen that. Stick my hand inside, feel around, and I got a plastic bottle.
It's filled with some sort of white liquid.
Yeah.
Might as well take it with you. Could be useful for something. It's so spooky, spooky, spooky.
Dust is so thick on the ceiling that walking around causes a shower of particles.
Whee!
Alright, I think that's everything
Go
in
get
here.
the water.
Alright, so we're going to go back in here. Get the water from here. Tool. Plastic bottle. It gurgles as it fills up with water. I got a bottle of water.
What are you going to do with that?
Don't know.
I don't know. The mysterious force from beyond commands me to select it.
Alright. Let's head back to... let's see here. Alright, we know that there's the hidden room over there.
Don't you have to go back down there?
I think so, yeah.
You can also probably look up a walkthrough.
I do have a walkthrough in front of me. Let's see here. Alright, we got the water bottle. Okay. Let's just check around in here. There's bugs. Anything else in here? Open the glass door and check inside, but there isn't anything that catches my eye. Oh, sorry. Hit it a few times here. Okay, so there's nothing over here, nothing over here. Alright, let's go down. There's an entrance to the underground room. Go into the underground room.
Yay, corpses!
Let's take a look.
This is a dried up corpse.
Cool.
I hesitantly search the corpse, but I don't find anything. I wonder what that is. Oh, it's a dried up corpse? The body twists in opposition as if it's still in pain even now. Oh, something flashes within the vines by its feet. Got a round hand mirror.
Yep, that'll be useful. Looks like a gift for a young woman.
Hand mirror, huh? Usually women like to use those. I've had many experiences with women, such as seeing them and discussion.
Alright, so yeah. Don't find anything on that corpse. It's a veritable corpse party. Alright, and... You alright? Well... Alright, I think that's... I didn't check the bed again, but... Mattress is oozing.
Dark, dirty water that smells like sewage. Would at least explain why the roses are doing so well.
Yeah. Alright, so I think that's everything from here. And
Should be confronting him pretty soon.
um
I feel like we've gotten all we need.
yeah, well, there's 2 more rooms we need to search. We searched the left side of the school, now we need to search the right side of the school. Alright, let's see.
Pretty sure we've already been in here.
Yeah,
There is nothing.
apparently. Thought there would be something.
No! It seems to be locked. Can you use the keys on it?
Well,
Ah, there we go.
that's the plan. I move to step into the classroom, and suddenly there's a strong grip on my shoulder.
Oh god, not again.
I glance at the hallway out the corner of my eye.
No, no, no.
Pretty sure Majda was on my other side. No, even if they were on this side, they would have no reason to grab me.
No, 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 no. No, no, no. No.
Calm down. I'm just imagining things. My voice doesn't sound very convincing. Don't panic. It's an illusion. Calm down. Hold it together. An icy chill envelops my right side.
Something's gripping my shoulder.
Majda! I turn to Majda and open my mouth to tell them. When I do,
Ah, man. Safe.
I see a terrifying face in the darkness, then an outline lying in wait for me.
Close your eyes and pray?
Close my eyes and pray.
Squeeze my eyes shut and pray. Safe!
Oh boy, just then. Hey, what's wrong? With Majda's voice, the figure vanishes. I find myself standing in front of the door. Survived.
Yay!
Yay, we did it!
Just
Mark burned Scarlet!
an hour, half an hour left until death. We're playing my song.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
You okay?
Yeah. Managed to pick something off my shoulder.
This is...
The hand I felt gripping my shoulder was actually a rose thorn. But more importantly... Majda, what's the matter? You're acting kinda...
Acting... Kinda what?
Something's wrong. He's not acting normal. Amnesia. My heart pangs with worry. Is Majda spacing out because of the Mark's curse has progressed? But I don't understand. I'm still the same, at least as far as I know.
Come on.
Right. Majda shuffles forward like a zombie. Something's seriously wrong. This is bad. Danger crept up on us so quickly. We're running out of time. His condition might get worse. I'll figure something out. Alright, searching the room, searching the room.
Plan to destroy weeds. Experiment. I poured different liquids on the weeds in my yard to see which was effective. After the beating... C. Miso soup and D. Salt water worked. Conclusion, salt water can destroy weeds. Dissolving salt in water first makes it easier for the plants to absorb and speeds the effect. You may worship me now.
Observing office
I
ladies.
don't know if that's going to have anything to do.
There are 6 office ladies who ride my train. I observe them for 10 days. I learn popular colors are brown and pink. Everyone's hair is brown and their mouths are pink.
Kid, you live in Japan. That kid got an F. A white powder substance is scattered around. Fuck yeah, cocaine! If we're gonna die, we're gonna die loaded!
Not really inclined in sticking my mouth in to make sure, but it's probably salt.
Like, at least a 50-50 chance.
It's either that or cocaine. Let's go!
I mean, it could be salt or it could not be salt. That's 50-50.
I think I'm gonna put the salt in the water.
I got some salt. I got some water. Weed
Salt
killer.
water.
Purifies
Waters.
first with seawater.
Oh. Hear that voice again. Seawater. So that would mean salt water. Big brain moment.
Or a water dolphin has crapped in. Where can I find a dolphin? The mark is dyed a deep crimson. A few minutes left until death closes in. Fun
Oh
time!
boy.
Loud noise suddenly rings out.
Terrible pain runs through my wrist. Feels like something's biting into my bone. Mashta? Hey, are you listening?
Yeah, I can hear you.
At least he's still replying to me. But the way he's acting is...
It's really easy to do master right now, because I'm already kind of like that.
I can't keep going like this. Move, come on.
Ugh!
My shout rings through the building. New info was added to the spirit file.
Nut up or shut up?
Alright, it's over here. The plants are dry and withered. Alright.
Oh, it's a container box. Sensei.
Sensei Kirai. Sensei Kirai. I hate my teacher. Sensei Kirai. Alright. Oh. Somebody doesn't like their teacher.
She left multi-purpose room.
The instant I step into the hallway, a strange, indescribable feeling hits me. Like a solid presence is closing in on me from deep within the darkness. A rabbit appears from out of nowhere.
Bing!
Then it runs down the hallway.
Bing, 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 bing.
I thought that was it, but it stops part way.
Bing!
It turns back as if to see what we're doing.
Bing!
Wait up.
Bing!
I grab Mashta's wrist and chase after it. We chase after the rabbit and arrive at the eastern staircase.
We chase the rabbit running up the eastern stairs.
Partway up, I trip over something. What's this? Moe's bag is on the staircase. Got Moe's bag! Inside the bag is some random junk along with her school jacket. What's this doing here? But if it's here, that means... Is Moe in the school? Then I remember that we were chasing a rabbit. Where did... Oh, did it go up with the snakes? I look around for the creature. Just then, red drops of something fall from above. It's scarlet rose petals. I slowly raise my eyes up to the ceiling. The instant I see that, I let out a groan.
Ah, come on! Just get a bit more sexy!
It's heavily weighted with both fear and relief.
How's she got such big titties for a high school student?
Moe is up there, hanging from rose vines. It's her. He points at her, strangely amused. But she's not the only one up there. There's a corpse hiding behind the vines, too. Looks like that guard. Suddenly, the vines snap like the weight is too much, and Moe crashes painfully to the ground. Hey, hang in there.
Yeah.
I quickly glance over to make sure that she is not hurt. Her mark is obvious. It's swollen, pulsing, and red like a large, dangerous-looking pomegranate. Looks like it's progressed a lot farther than the mark on my wrist. I see, so this is why. Did she get desperate and come to the school to try and do something? So you didn't run away. In any case, I need to get some clothes on her. I take the jacket out of her bag and slide her arm into the sleeve. She's still pretty out of it, but she manages to get the rest on by herself.
Those dangerous pomegranates.
Yes, indeed.
They are quite tricky. Huh? Oh, it's you, mister. Why?
The mark's progression must be affecting her just like Mashta. I doubt anything I say will make sense to her. And besides, right now...
He's here. Hanahiko is...
I know. But what should I do? What am I supposed to do?
Battle time!
There's nowhere to hide. I look at Moe and Mashta. Their eyes are unfocused. We'll die here. We'll all die here. I'm the only one that might have a chance of overturning that fate.
Gaining the key and lifting the grudge is the only way to survive. You will be required to be callous and make use of that spirit's fear. The way to repel the spirit lies within its grudges.
Mary's words echo in my head. I open my bag and look through everything I picked up through the school. Is one of these the key? But it all looks like junk. Garbage is all I have. Hanahiko. When I first saw him in the mirror, he was just a monster. But now I feel like I know why he came to be. I'll just have to face him, believe that I have the final key. Believe, trust in myself. The power of friendship and this gun I found. Alright.
Pick whoever you want, it doesn't matter.
Actually, it does.
This one?
Yep.
Alright.
It does matter.
So, these are the boss battles, basically. And they're sort of like a timed adventure, and if you don't pick the right thing, a person can die and it'll fuck your whole game up.
Or the player character can also die.
That too, but like you can get the whole way through the fight, think you've done everything right, and then a person will die.
Yep. So there is a right and a wrong answer to everything.
Grab them, shake their shoulders, and yell.
Get it together! There's nowhere to hide! We have to go! Come with me! Hanahiko. Moe makes a vague sound. But that's good enough. We're going to release him from his curse.
Yay! Can we get chicken nuggets?
I will get you all the nuggets.
I'm just mostly talking as...
If we survive this, we will get all the nuggets.
Oh god, the ghosts in this game are so creepy, and they're like one of the only things that move, so it really fucks you up. Hanahiko is staring at Moe. Hey, they aren't a grown-up. Fine. Only big people die, okay?
A sound like slithering vines comes from Hinahiko's direction. Hanahiko, sorry. The next thing I know, a small, sharp object grazes my face.
Shh, missed. You won't be so lucky next time.
I get the feeling Hanahiko is planning to attack me from a distance.
Ah, you think?
I need to do something to reach him from this far away.
And then it's
Use
just
the-
explaining the whole boss fight system.
Yay!
Yep. So you can pick one, and your partner can pick one, and if there are items that can go together, it can become a combo move, and they're pretty much essential to beating these things.
Yup. Alright, so... Pretty sure it was...
Umbrella frame and vinyl sheet.
There we go. Yes.
Combo!
We're gonna wombo this combo. I ready the cobbled together umbrella. This should be enough to block the thorns.
What the heck is that? That umbrella is in my way.
Its cold voice rings out, sounding slightly angry.
Hanahiko shoots a rose thorn. It's like a fucked up Pokemon battle, and I love it.
The thorns fire as fast as bullets, but only bounce off the blood-stained sheet. Their blood denies him. So that's what it meant. The impact of the thorns causes the sheet to start to fall off the umbrella. If we don't put it back on, we won't be able to protect ourselves. Yeah, kid, come here. Hanahiko sways closer as if the umbrella is irritating him. Might be able to do something if he comes a little closer.
To defeat a spirit, you must use a certain item to weaken them. Can't be used till the spirit's close as possible. And oh man, that's never fun.
Yeah, the screen will glow red when it's time.
Endure the spirit's attacks until they are in range.
Alright,
Oh man.
umbrella and plastic sheet. Yes. Shoots rose thorn and it bounces off the umbrella.
Oh god, that eye.
Put the plastic sheet over the wire umbrella and he shoots a rose thorn and nothing happens. Oh, it's the eye's like rattling around.
It's also like extremely the wrong shape. Hanahiko comes up close. Countless vines wriggle in his oddly shaped head. They're like poisonous snakes about to strike their prey. Oh god, you can see someone bashed his head in. At this distance, the umbrella is pretty useless. It's obvious I'll be killed instantly if I don't do anything. This close distance is my only chance.
Should I use the attack against spirits or the attack against plants? Is there a way I can fight back?
So this is where you can really fuck it up.
Yeah.
The bad ending, you use the warning flare, and for the good ending, which we're going for because I don't feel like being sad.
Yep, so salt water and the red. He's looking for the red.
Yashiki throws the salt water at Hanahiko. It's super effective!
The vines hit with the salt water quickly stop moving. In the hazy darkness, I can see Hanahiko's face twisting in pain.
How mean. Are you going to tease me now, too, mister?
He starts sniffling, as though he's about to cry. He looks weakened. How to defeat spirits!
That's just what we explained.
Defeat...
Honey, we just explained this.
You have one chance!
Use lipstick!
Put the lipstick...
What did you do? This weekend.
And then...
Hand mirror. It doesn't matter what you give her.
Yeah, there it is, round hand mirror, and...
Hard hat, I don't know.
Holy hard hat! There we go.
Yashiki points the round hand mirror at Hanahiko.
Turn the hand mirror towards him to make him look at the lipstick. He stares at his reflection.
This is red stuff. I've been looking for this for so long. My keepsake from my mom.
Are these memories from when he was alive? He smiles with his red lips.
Am I pretty?
Bye!
And off he fucks into the darkness.
The spirit melts into the darkness with a smile on his face.
I don't sense Hanahiko anymore.
Did we
Win? Seriously?
Yeah. Kind of find it hard to believe, but it looks like we did.
Mister! My mark disappeared!
Moe cheers as she studies her leg. Her mark had been burned into her right thigh.
Oh, what about yours?
Oh yeah, my right hand.
Oh.
It's still there. My mark looks exactly the same as before. Why? Why isn't it going away?
Sorry, mister.
It's almost dawn. Am I going to die?
So this is where you've been. My head suddenly stopped feeling fuzzy and then my mark was gone. Looks like he did it. Yeah, but he still has his mark. Let's head back. Maybe Mary knows something. That's his frustrated look, and I know it looks a little bit like he's smiling. Yeah, you're right. Come on, mister, let's go. But he's upset that his, the guy who saved his life isn't out of trouble yet. He's a good guy.
Moe leads the way.
Huh?
Moe's digging through her bag.
Oh no, my wallet's missing. Maybe I dropped it earlier. Wallets can be replaced. Let's go.
Her glance back to the school is confused.
But you're definitely more important right now. We gotta hurry and get back.
Go on.
Huh?
Just make sure you're back in 5 minutes. Go, get moving.
Right. Thanks. You're pretty calm, considering.
Moe shrinks into the distance until they disappear inside the building. Bitingly cold wind whips past me. It's coming from the school. It's not normal considering this, especially for the start of the summer. The wind dies down, and out of nowhere I get a really bad feeling. Should I have let Moe go back inside?
Now, if we fucked up, this would have been where she dies.
5 minutes passed. Moe isn't back yet.
Idiot! This is no time to dawdle.
Better check. I step inside and go down the right hallway. Make it all the way to the front room where we fought Hanahiko, but I don't see Moe anywhere. Strange. This should be the place.
Mister? You scared the crap out of me. What are you doing here?
You're late, so I went looking for you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's dark, so it took longer. I should have borrowed the flashlight.
She bows in apology. I'm so relieved. Huge weight lifts off my shoulders as I see she's okay.
Hey, let's get a move on already. We all climb into the car and head straight to Kujo Mansion. We're almost done with this part.
Yep.
And then we're going to save, and we'll pick it up next week.
Indeed.
Welcome back. My mark's gone, so that must mean you beat Hanahiko, right? Yeah, sure, murder kid. Miss Moe seems to be okay. You're pretty amazing. Huh? What's wrong? You're not smiling. Well, his mark hasn't disappeared. What? Why not? Hey, Yashiki. If I I'll fill the pipsqueak in. You go hear what Mary has to say. Welcome back, Lord Yashiki. It appears that you overcame your fear and cleared away the grudge. Congratulations are in order.
Her tone is the same as always, but for some reason it grates on me. What's so great about it? Why hasn't my mark vanished?
It is likely the one who gave it was not Hanahiko.
I'm suddenly lightheaded, and the world is fading. I risked my life during that investigation, and it was completely useless to me. I guess all that's left is waiting for dawn and my death.
Lord Yashki, if it is all right with you, would you mind showing me your mark?
I hold my arm out to Mary. Her neck shifts slightly as she stares at the mark.
It is as I thought. It is only a minuscule fraction, but the fate I sense from this mark has been distorted.
What does that mean? Is it because I beat Hanahiko?
The flame of your life was indeed fading at one point, but it has now become brighter.
Are you saying I'm not going to die at dawn?
That is correct.
My sigh of relief is so deep that it feels like my soul is escaping my body. The mark's still burned on me, but it seems I'll be okay for now.
It appears the mark you bear is different from the ones I know of, but there is no doubt it was given to you by a spirit.
Then there are other spirits like Hanahiko that could give people marks?
Yes. Spirits born of grudges have an insatiable hatred for the living. This persistent hatred is not sated by simply killing the living. Rather, they drag their victims to the depths of despair before their death. That is what they desire. The mark is an effective method.
Spirits who wish to terrorize the living. The more I hear, the less I understand.
It appears something within H City can easily create such spirits, although I could not say what it is.
So, for me to escape my mark, I need to find the spirit that gave it to me and then take care of it.
Yes, it is logical to believe the mark will disappear with the spirit. That is the only way to escape death and regain your memories. It will soon be dawn. I am sure that you are all tired. Please rest. You are free to use any room. Thank you so much. Seriously. If you hadn't been there, I probably would have been killed by Hanahiko. But when I think about you still having your mark, it's hard to be happy. Well, I'm going to bed. Good night. You did great work today. You're much more competent than all the other adults I know. Though it only makes sense for adults to help children. Yeah, fuck off, kid. It will be challenging from now on. My schoolwork has suffered due to my memory loss. I need to study hard to catch up. No one gives a shit. You do your best, too. Well then, good night.
I think you need to give him like a more like
I tried.
snotty rich kid.
Look, I tried. Think I'm heading off myself. With that mess of trouble taken care of, I'm sure I'll crash right away. Oh, right. Here, have this. He pulls out a small paper item from his beat-up coat and hands it to me. Looks like a newspaper article.
It's about that boy who died.
Before he was adopted, he lived with his mother. She understood her son, unlike his hard-headed adoptive father. She put makeup on him in front of a mirror. She very much doted on him. After all that hell at a young age, then dying, that was probably his only good memory.
Masha's smile is sad.
Well, it's up to you how to interpret it. Do whatever you want. See ya. Lord Yashki, there is something I must only tell you. About those who lost their marks, they must leave in the morning. Those who escape their fate should return to their daily lives. That is the will of Lady Saya.
So I'll be the only one left behind. Feel like a student repeating a grade.
Lord Yashki, by any chance, are you uneasy about being the sole occupant of this mansion?
Well, you're here.
I must express my extreme gratitude that you hold me in such regard. Although the things I am capable of are rather limited.
Mary stares unblinkingly at me. I could just be extrapolating it, but it seems like she's thinking about something.
Now then, Lord Yashki, it would be for the best that you take your rest as well. Please find me when you are ready. Farewell. Alright, so I think it just sends you right into a cutscene afterwards, so we're going to cut it off here.
Yep, well, actually it's a save point, so yep,
That's
what
what I
we're
meant.
gonna do.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This is one of my favorite horror games, and I don't know if we're doing it justice. Like, it's half funny times and half serious read, and yeah, I just wanted to share this with y'all.
Yep, so thank you very much for tuning in. We will be doing this game again next Tuesday, starting at 7:30 p.m.
And then once we beat it, we were planning on rolling right into the sequel, which I haven't seen any of.
Yep.
And just the trailer on Amazon is already giving me nightmares.
So that's going to be fun. So also check us out on Sunday nights, 11:30 p.m. We do redos of retro games. So we're currently running through the redo of Resident Evil 2. So catch us on Sunday nights at 11:30 and catch us on the Spoopy stream at 7:30 on Tuesdays. See you next time. Bye-bye.